Hi, welcome to Tony's Tarot. Today I want to do a special reading for Pisces because we have a super blue moon in Pisces. It's a very rare event. Sometimes this takes place only once in a decade. The moon is closer to the earth at the moment. It's far more visible, more apparent, and has greater influence, especially in the sign of Pisces. We also have Saturn retrograde, which adds an air of seriousness to the sign of Pisces. Pisces are quite whimsical people. We're dreamers, but Pisces often needs to find a balance between having these visionary dreams and practical application. Being in the season of Virgo, we have that energy of practicality and analysis that comes from Virgo. So what does this mean, Pisces, for us? For me also, being a Pisces. Now I think is a great time for us to reassess our lives, our values, to look at our relationships, our goals, our dreams, trying to set maybe short-term dreams for a year, maybe looking 5 years into the future. I think now is a great time for us Pisceans to set goals and to manifest those goals. So what I want to do, guys, is I've got the major arcana cards from the tarot. I want to pull 7 major cards and see how these cards can help us as Pisceans maybe set some goals, look at relationships, look at our own values, see what the cards tell us, what insight they may give us, and how they can help us to harness this energy that we have at this moment. So let's go ahead, guys. Like I said, I've only got the major cards here. They're all going to be upright, and I want to look at each card individually and see what type of help or guidance the cards can give us for this very special time with the blue moon being strongly in our sign. So we're going to get 7 cards here. Let's go with the first card, Pisces. Wow, there we are. We've come out immediately in the reading, the High Priestess. And if you look carefully at the card, Pisces, down by the bottom of her legs you can see a crescent moon there. She sits at the gateway to the entrance of Solomon's temple. She can represent Isis or Persephone. Persephone, who comes from Greek mythology, who was taken into the underworld by Hades. What does this mean? What does this card mean? What is the High Priestess doing? She holds an ancient scripture or scroll in her hand. She attains secret knowledge. She is the keeper of secrets. She is Pisces. As you know, Pisces, the High Priestess is highly intuitive, highly spiritual. But she looks to the past. She looks to the past because all knowledge comes from the past. We attain knowledge gradually. We attain experience through life as we age. So she is wise, the High Priestess. She is Pisces after all. She is the great dreamer. She is connected to the unconscious mind, just as we are connected to the unconscious mind. This is a time, Pisces, for us to connect strongly to our dreams, to our intuition. I would say that we are more sensitive at this period of time, more receptive to other people, to their problems. But like I said, for this time, Pisces, I want us to be a little bit selfish, a little bit self-centered. The High Priestess suggests here, Pisces, that we should go within, connect with our spirit. You know, if you're into esoteric stuff, like me, if you're into tarot or astrology or paranormal things, the High Priestess is telling you now is a great time to connect to maybe the supernatural, to harness these energies within yourself. It is a time to meditate upon what things you wish to achieve in your life. Strongly connect with the unconscious in your dreams. Maybe now is a good time to keep a dream journal and to write down the symbols and events taking place in your dreams. See how they relate to your life. Perhaps you may find some synchronicities. So I think the High Priestess is a great card. It's an excellent card for us Pisces, especially for this coming out as the first card in our reading. This is telling us that we are highly within our powers at the moment. Highly creative, highly sensitive. Let's go to the next card, Pisces. What do we have next? We have the Star. This is Aquarius. Another great card here. This is about having dreams, Pisces, and making a wish to the universe. Manifesting towards the universe. I would say this card represents having one very special dream. Something that you feel that you can never attain, Pisces. Something you feel that is beyond your reach. You know, tonight, I would say, Pisces, go out, look at the stars, look at the moon. Make your wish, Pisces. Believe in your dream. Believe that you can achieve whatever it is you set your heart upon. Perhaps it was a dream that you abandoned in the past. Perhaps you gave up on a particular creative pursuit. Maybe life got a little bit too hard. Maybe you felt you weren't good enough. Because a lot of Piscean people sometimes do feel that they're not good enough. But I will tell you, Pisces, you are good enough. You're better than good enough. You are one of the most amazing signs in the zodiac. You truly have many gifts. You are visionary. You are creative. But you need to have a practical approach to your dreams, Pisces. You need to write down your goals. But the Star is saying us, Pisces, if you have one thing that you feel is out of your hands, something that you cannot, maybe you find it hard to manifest this dream, maybe you've tried and failed, maybe you faced rejection in your life, but I will tell you right now, Pisces, now is a great time to manifest and to bring this dream back and to strongly focus on it and set your intention. Intention is a very powerful thing. I believe intention is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. So now is a great time for you to visualize, to focus your intentions on your hopes and dreams, Pisces. And I believe that if you have a practical approach to this, if you try very hard, you can achieve this. Let's get another card. Okay, we have the Fool card. So the Fool, you see here, he's got his satchel, his little dog. He is carefree, the Fool. He was in the past represented as a wild man, someone that went out into the wilderness, dogs biting at his legs, his clothes ripped off. This was kind of a very spiritual card in the past. The representation of this figure, the Fool, was highly spiritual. It kind of represented this sense of maybe this ecstatic spiritual force. It kind of reminds me of when Jesus decided to go into the desert, and when he came back from the desert after his trials, he was able to perform miracles. Even his disciples said that when he returned from the desert, there was a light around Jesus, this very powerful light. This is where he gained his power. His spiritual powers were at their highest. I think the Fool in this reading, Pisces, is saying that now may be a time for you to go out, go out into the wilderness, into the forest, maybe go by the ocean, explore the natural environment, maybe re-energize your batteries. Maybe you're feeling fatigued at the moment. But this new journey, suggested by the Fool, he's zero. He represents infinity. This is about how we always take journeys in life. How we wish, for example, to maybe hike up a mountain. Some people may think, well, you know what? The most important thing for me is to get to the peak of that mountain. My true achievement is in going through all that effort, all the hardship. Maybe as you go up higher up the mountain, the environment changes. The rocks on the mountain get harder to negotiate, harder for you to traverse. The weather, maybe it starts to rain or there's a storm. Maybe there's snow. The oxygen levels are lower. It gets harder and harder, more and more difficult. The closer you get to the peak, the more you wish to give up. But the Fool doesn't care about these things, Pisces. The Fool goes out and he has that optimism, the initial optimism that we have at the beginning of the journey. And the most important thing that you will learn in life is not actually reaching the top of that mountain, even though this is a great achievement. No, the truth is the journey itself is the most important thing. It is what we learn about ourselves and about the world as we take that journey. So this is telling you, be brave, Pisces, be courageous. Now is a time for you to take the new journey in your life. Like I said, whatever you may have abandoned, whatever you may have given up on, now is a great time to restart. Let's carry on. Let's see what we have next. Wow, we have the Lovers card here. We have the Lovers card here, Pisces. We see here two people naked, divinely blessed by this angel. I think that may be the angel Gabriel there, coming from the heavens, blessing this couple in this union. But this is not just a union of man and woman. This is a union also of spirit, represented by the angel. This may be a great time, Pisces, where you are coming strongly into union with a partner, or maybe meeting someone new in your life. This may also suggest, if we go from the Fool to the Lovers, this may be a connection of perhaps starting a project, beginning the journey with the Fool, and The Lovers card can represent perhaps meeting other people on this journey, on this venture, coming into union with people, having teamwork. Perhaps now is a time where you may be inspired to be a leader or to run a team, to have some kind of a goal. But like I said, if we look at the card, the Lovers itself, I believe now you may strongly be connecting with someone that you love. They will be also strongly connecting with you. So this is also a very good time for you Pisces to look at your relationships with people, friends and family, especially a person maybe you connect with passionately. And I think there is a spiritual element here. You are a strongly spiritual sign, Pisces. You may be influencing your partner to be more spiritual. Maybe you are inviting God into your union. Perhaps some of you are planning on getting engaged or married. So I do see great success here with any type of relationship you may be involved with at this time, Pisces. Let's see. What do we have next? We have the Empress. This is Taurus energy. This is to do with the earth. This is to do with, she's pregnancy. But not just the physical pregnancy, it's also to do with being pregnant with ideas, maybe being inspired. Maybe there is something germinating within, something that you have been, like the idea of pregnancy, the period of gestation where the baby begins to develop within the womb. This may be a great time, Pisces, for you to develop your ideas, your creativity, like I've mentioned. But the Empress also suggests, Pisces, to have this earth energy, this Taurus energy of practicality and setting, goals and maybe a practical plan to achieve these goals. The Empress is an active figure. She's not passive. It's a very active feminine figure. So now, I think now you have the tools, Pisces, to go out and do the things that you've always wanted to do, Pisces. But like I said, before we achieve a goal, we need to set out our intention and a plan. We need to manifest. Manifestation may start with our dreams, our meditation, visualization. That is how we begin to manifest. But to actually achieve our manifestation, we have to be active in the things that we wish to manifest. If I want to be a great painter, there's no point in me just visualizing some amazing artwork within my mind. I need to get my tools, the paintbrushes, I need to get my oils. Perhaps I need to study some of the old masters, look at their techniques, start practicing. Daily I have to be practicing and be involved in the activity of the thing I want to manifest. And slowly we perfect our art, we get better, and then we can go out and create that masterpiece. Okay, we have Judgment here. The Judgment card. We see the angel there blowing that horn on the day of judgment. That trumpet is being blown there, and we see the dead coming out of their graves. They are being resurrected, and this is a time when the life of every human is reviewed. The good deeds and the bad deeds of that person are reviewed. and we are judged by God. Now, what is this card telling us, Pisces? What is this telling us? This is telling us that now is a time for us to use sound judgment, to use our discernment, to review our own lives. We have to be the judge upon our own life. Now is a good time, Pisces, to take stock of your life, of where you have been, what experiences you had, what led you to the point of where you are now in your life. Now may be a good time for you to look at, like I said, your goals, your aspirations, maybe to look at your health. Maybe a time for you to get an exercise regime going, to get healthy again. But this card is also saying, the Judgment card, Pisces, is saying that, we as Pisces have a tendency to look at the world with rose-tinted glasses. Maybe it's time for you to take those off. It is a time now, Pisces, for you to see things as they are. You mustn't live in denial anymore. You have to look at yourself with clarity. You have to look at the people around you with clarity. And use sound judgment, Pisces. It may be a time for you to cut out certain things from your life, certain bad habits, maybe certain individuals that may be taking advantage of your good nature. Let's go to our final card, Pisces, because I did only want to do 7 cards here. What is the final card in this reading for Pisces? What is the final card? There we are again, Pisces. How amazing is this? You've come out again, the Hangman. So we had the High Priestess, which was Pisces, and our final card is the Hangman. Pisces yet again. Strong, strong Pisces energy. Incredible Pisces energy right now. Which makes complete sense, Pisces. What is the Hangman doing on that, hanging from that tree, Pisces? Is this... What is that tree, There is this... The world tree. I think it comes from Hermeticism, or even from some kind of... I think from... Forgive me if I'm wrong. I think it may also come from some very esoteric Jewish mystical beliefs. The world tree, that there is a tree that connects every dimension, because they're meant to be more than one dimension. We have the physical world, the spirit world, we have the astral world. That world tree is like a map to those worlds. It connects. Its roots, its branches connect to all these different worlds. And the Hangman, he is hanging from that tree. Pisces is there. He is there. Pisces is in touch with all these different dimensions. He's in touch with the world of spirit, of dreams. He's in touch with other dimensions and other beings. The longer Pisces hangs around under that tree, you see that there is this halo around his head. This divine halo. This kind of miraculous energy. This is you, Pisces, in your most spiritual form, Pisces. This is what I believe the Hangman represents in this reading. This is you gathering spiritual energy. Like I said, you may be in the process now, or now I would say today, beginning from today, if you haven't done it already. Today, I would say, Pisces, have a life review. These things take effort, Pisces. It's not about sitting around dreaming and procrastinating, because the Hangman can represent procrastination. I don't want you to procrastinate. What I believe the Hangman is doing here, He is setting his intentions. He is reviewing everything. He's looking at his life and he's forming a strategy here. Using his spiritual energy and power. Within his mind here, the Hanged Man is forming these plans, these dreams, and strongly manifesting. This is a card of you using spirit, your spiritual energy, to manifest your dream life, Pisces. All the cards you've got here in this reading are fantastic, Pisces. All of them. Every single card. So I would say right now, Pisces, is a great time to connect with your dreams, to connect with the unconscious mind, to look at the things you've abandoned in life, the things you gave up on. It is also a great time for forgiveness and being kind to people. I mean, that is a given with Pisces. It's not something I need to tell you. This is something very natural for you anyway, Pisces. But above all, this is a time for you to be kind to yourself, Pisces. Like I said, now is a time that maybe you need to be a little bit self-centered. Give some of that love, that divine love to yourself. Focus on your dreams and know that you can achieve these dreams, Pisces. So that's what I have. I hope you enjoyed the read just as much as I enjoyed doing the reading for you guys. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, guys, if you like this reading. And I give you my best wishes for the rest of the year, Pisces. Like I said, set your goals, your intentions, and go for your dreams, Pisces. Don't ever give up. Thanks, guys.